All right, it is time indeed for the Fluffle to assemble. Welcome one and all to the Rabbit Nation, whether you are a paid-for citizen or whether you are just a tourist who's just subscribed or whether you're just looking across the border, wondering whether or not to enter such a wonderful nation as the Rabbit Nation. Welcome one and all. Welcome to the Rabbit Atheist Show and welcome to the Rabbit Atheist channel. I'm your host, Ed Raby, former pastor turned atheist, now compassionate anti-atheist. Welcome to my channel. Today is a weird Wednesday kind of thing and a weird Wednesday vibe. So I want to talk about heaven and how it's weird. Just weird. We'll get into that discussion a little bit later, but I got a few announcements. Of course, there's a goal in chat that kind of, I keep my streams ad free. So as long as we're meeting that goal every once in a while throughout the week, I'm good with it. If we meet that goal, I'll wear whatever hat has been chosen by the poll for the rest of the stream. Kind of keeps my streams ad-free while they're live. That way you're not annoyed by all those lovely ads. And so there you go. There's also a Discord link to the Fluffle of Fangs. If you want to join a community of like-minded people and have a little fun and get away from all the other stuff, that's there for you. I also have I put a link and I pinned it. There's a fundraiser for a woman named Miranda who's facing some unexpected surgery. I've seen this on several other atheist channels where they're almost finished with that fundraiser. It's getting close to being completed. If some of you in the Fluffle want to take a look at that and help, that would be greatly appreciated. I think that's it for the announcements. So let's get a quick roll call. And this is every time I talk about heaven, this is my worry. Nobody wants to talk about how stupid it is. But Fred's here. Good to see you, Fred. And the elder gods have sent their emissary. And then Dragon Rider. Is that it? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. See, this is the problem with talking about heaven. It really is. It's a boring subject. And I think that's what makes it weird for me. So yeah, hold on. I know of what you speak because I just looked at this. Yeah, like a new heaven and a new earth, the holy city coming down from heaven. The real problem with the doctrine of heaven, as I understand it, is there's so little written about it. And when you look up heaven, there's a lot of description of streets paved with gold and the buildings, the temple, the throne of God. Yeah, it's all a bit human, really, yes. And I think that the real problem that I have with heaven is there's very, very little description on what the saints of God will be doing other than worshiping around the throne. Now, I suppose we could get some implications of what this heaven belief is. Good to see you, Ron. But, and there's Michael. Good to see you both. The problem with the doctrine of heaven, and I'm asking the question today, is there any concept of heaven that is not weird? Okay, but heaven is a comfortable couch and a big screen TV. Yes. But that's kind of the thing though, Ron. What are we going to do there? Like the biggest thing that, like when you go through, if you go through the Bible and do like a study of heaven as a place, like a place of the afterlife that people go, what are we doing? Like that's the biggest problem. Like you have a description of buildings, you have a description of the temple, you have a description of the stuff that's there, but you don't have a description of what people are doing other than worshiping around the throne. I suppose there's some implication that we might be eating stuff because there's supposedly the tree of life is there again and all the other trees with all the different fruits and shit. But What is there? Where is there really a description of what human beings are going to be doing when they get there? And to me, that's the weird part of heaven. Is like as a sales pitch. Okay, like you got these people, you want to go to heaven, and you need to accept the gospel of Jesus Christ, and you need to do all this stuff. But what is the draw of heaven? Like, what is the draw of it? Oh, I'm going to see all my people that have died. Okay, well now you're reunited and you're back together. Now what? Like, like, yeah, throwing us out of porcelain God. Good to see you, remember. But yeah, like it's a really weird concept to me, and that's why it gets featured on a weird Wednesday. We did hell on Monday, and we talked about nihilism and atheism yesterday, and today, maybe the final bridge, like what what are we doing here? Like what are okay, heaven, what is that? What do we do? Like there's no I remember I think the old Twilight Zone had an episode like this where this guy who's a gangster gets killed and he goes to this place and this guy is saying, "Oh, go gamble, go womanize, go do the things that you do." And the guy goes out there and he does all those things and he's always successful. And it's fun for a while. He's always winning at dice. He's always going home with the ladies. He's always doing all that stuff. And after a while, he just gets bored. And he finally goes up to the guy in charge and he's like, I want to leave here. This is boring because I'm always successful. Can I go to hell? And, and the guy that's in charge says, "Who says you were in heaven?" Like, I just find the idea of heaven weird because what is there to do? What is there to push against? What is there to create? Um, I don't get it. It like how is this appealing to anybody? Like if you're always successful at everything you do, that gets old, I think. And I just don't see how it would work. And it's just weird to me that the Bible spends an inordinate amount of time describing what hell is, first of all, more than heaven, but it describes heaven and how it looks, what's in it as far as buildings, you know, vegetation, whatever, like the tree of life, all that stuff. It doesn't describe what we're doing. And I almost think it's deliberate. Navarran isn't weird, but it's not heaven either, yes. Wasn't there an evangelist cat that saw heaven? Yes, there was. Actually, there's been several, heaven stories where people claim to have gone into the heavenly realms and talk about it. Oh gosh, there was a book. Oh gosh, it's got to be about 10 years old probably now, of a little boy that supposedly died when he was 4 or 5 and went to heaven and then came back and described it to everybody. And they wrote a book about it. But yeah, there's always been this, and the reason they have to have that, cranky, is because they have to fill the gaps. Like there's gaps in our understanding of what heaven is according to Christian doctrine, and so you have to have these near-death experiences to kind of explain it. So yes, 76 versions. That one, the Muslim one gets a little weird too. So are they Trekkies and D&D people? Yes, Emily Sex too. Yes, in my father's house are many mansions. If I were not so, I would have told you. Yeah, like there's no there's no relationship between heaven and human desire. Like it's all about God. Like the few activities that are described in heaven is just worshiping around the throne. And I'm like, we all have those problems of why would such an omnipotent God need to be worshipped in the first place. But yeah, it's just, there's not a lot of human activity in the doctrine of heaven. There's a lot of what's going to be there. Oh, Cat Kerr. Okay, Cat Kerr, favorite prophet. So it's like, I just I don't understand why that would be appealing. It's interesting that when people evangelize, if you ever notice, this is a practical outplay of this with Christians. they tend to talk about heaven and they make a whole bunch of shit up about what's going to be there. There's no biblical support to it. There's nothing to it. They just make it up. But they do it in such a way that it appeals. And I have to wonder if people leave the details out about what heaven is in the Bible as a deliberate act, because then the person can just project what they want to be in heaven, and then heaven becomes that. And so I don't know. I just find it a weird doctrine. Always have. Praying, talking to God, water, potter, plants. So, don't tell the younger generation that there are no cell phones in heaven. Oh shit. There's no smartphones in heaven. What the hell do I do all day? Yes, cat cur. Oh my gosh. Here, hold on. Let's see. Cat cur in heaven. I wonder if has she done any books about this? Yes, she's still out there, folks. She's still out there. Learn about heaven. Her website is still up. Called the Revelation Zone. Still going. And it's still selling Merc. Still selling shit. So, there you go. Oh my goodness. There's nothing heavenly about heaven. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to get across today. Like, and I know I'm probably going to get less people wanting to talk about this issue than hell, because heaven is such a boring concept that people get bored about talking about it. Like it's one of those things where it's just you talk about it and it's like there's not a lot to talk. It's just going to be a wonderful place. And I'm sorry, I still find it weird, because how is it wonderful if human beings don't really have a lot to do with it? They just come in and enjoy it. They didn't build it, they didn't earn it. Like, what value is that going to have? Like, it's such a weird thing to me. So, my heaven concept involves every man and woman have a big ass, and I can play on them like a bongo wherever. That's not weird, right? That might be a little weird, Blossom. Good to see you. Might be a little weird. I I'm talking about the actual heaven place, like the afterlife belief. So the kingdom of God, though, gets a little weirder, because the kingdom of God is present with you, is what Jesus says. So it's not necessarily the afterlife belief. So younger generation, heaven is infinite bandwidth. Oh, I don't know if she like, but yeah, she's. Let's see. Let's see. This is hilarious, by the way. Just the front page is hilarious. Following statements from the Holy Spirit. He's such an awesome poet. So enjoy the journey. Heaven welcomes you to the Revelation Zone. Oh my gosh. Do you ever think they're subconsciously bored with the idea of, and do they even like heaven, or is it instead they prefer not to go to? I think it's actually the last statement. I think the stick is far more effective than the carrot, because the carrot sucks. Like, okay, like, well, what are we going to be doing in heaven? You know, what's going to be there? Well, we're not going to have any more suffering or death, and we'll be with our loved ones, except the ones in hell. The ones that didn't accept Jesus, they'll be in hell, so they'll be missing. So I I don't I don't know. I think the issue with evangelism, like as a former pastor, I can tell you, I probably had much more effectiveness preaching hell than heaven, because the fear of suffering, I think, is greater in human beings. Like, we avoid stuff that's bad. We have much more of our energy focused on avoiding the bad than embracing the good. And so it's kind of one of those things where I do think that Christians just don't want to go to hell. They're not really sure about heaven. It's not really that big of a draw to them. If you try to corner a Christian about what is it about heaven that it attracts you so much, they'll give you very vague answers. But when you talk about hell, oh yeah, I don't want to burn forever. So, so there you go. Is heaven mentioned in Mark? There's an easy way to find out. So, Bible Gateway. One of the few things that Christians have done right. Keyword heaven, and then we just look up the Gospel of Mark. Oh, there's a lot of references to just heaven. I don't know. Does Mark exclusively say anything about heaven? I think he's one of those guys that doesn't mention it very often. There are 622 references to heaven, but that can also refer to the sky, so that isn't helpful. It's not helpful at all. And let's see. Let's filter it by Mark. There's only 17 references to heaven in Mark. Sky. Definition would be skies, looking up into heaven, looked up into heaven, sign from heaven. The only time so far, the Pharisees, they wanted a sign from the heavens, treasure, laying up your treasure in heaven. Jesus claiming to be from heaven. He has a claim in there about that. Heaven sitting on the right hand of God. So yes, there is some mentions in Mark of heaven, but you have to sift through the meaning based on the context, unfortunately. It's also not what we want, but what we're given. We're supposed to like it. Like we don't have a choice about what's in it. So only Fangs has a true divine care. Christians must use the stick of hell. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably very, very true. Yeah, like there is some later verses that talk about Jesus being in heaven on the right hand of God. So, but yes, Revelation sounds like a terrible synth pop song. Yeah, but that's her website is the Revelation Zone with Kat Kerr. She just her last video was April 8th, though, I think. And she did a whole series on angels and stuff and all that stuff. It's the reason we like Kat, to laugh at her. Heaven is the backseat of my calendar. Maybe. Depends on who you're with. He's going to be at that's not much of an afterlife. No, probably not. Like heaven would be almost all the joys of our natural life. Why would anyone want to go there? Heaven or hell, just give me the void. Yeah, like I think the idea of heaven is deliberately vague. I think it's deliberately vague, and that's what I find weird about it, because there's no description of what we're going to be doing there. Like there's nothing. It's just supposed to be too good for our broken minds to understand. Yeah. Okay. Good to see you, some. Like heaven, we almost have none of the things that make our life on earth joy. There is no incentive to want to be there if there weren't the other side of the coin. Just give me the void. Yeah, like I think that's at what point does perfection become so goddamn boring you just want to end it? Like I don't see our human brains accepting everything being good. Like I've lived enough of life to like, because if everything's good, somebody's always got to have some sort of anxiety about something, and they make it worse. Hey, Evan, good to see you. Bangaloo, Evan. was weird. Jay-Z. I don't know where they all are. No, don't worry about it. Actually, the second one was much more clear. But yes, I get what you're saying because, oh, the real problem is exactly what you said that I have with heaven. Like it's if I get everything I want and I have no needs and I have no wants, at what point does that? I feel like human beings need something to push against to make themselves better, and heaven just takes that all away. Like let's say Jesus returned today. There's a whole bunch of problems that would be instantly solved, and all of us, many of us would probably end up in hell. But for those in heaven, what have they gained really? Did they solve those problems themselves, or did they just? This is why it's so weird to me because I think Evan actually said it yesterday. Like I said we were going to talk about heaven, and it's like, yeah, it's not so much that it's weird; it's just boring, and that's what makes it weird. Like there's nothing exciting about it. There's nothing that attracts me to the idea of heaven. So as a carrot in the carrot and stick analogy, the stick is far far more deadly and more scary than the carrot draws people to heaven. And I think that's almost deliberate. Like because then you can conceive of heaven any way you want. And whatever attracts you to the idea of heaven is actually coming from your own brain. And then religion uses that to keep drawing you in. But yeah. What I find more weird is the dichotomy that lots of Christians seem to think of heaven and hell. Like, if you don't want to be with God, He's going to force you. Shouldn't have to be. So hell then, yes. Yeah, like there's no the dichotomy in Christian theology as far as eschatology is a real problem. Like other afterlife systems have a much better way of looking at it. Like I always look at the Norse system. Like you get Valhalla. Actually, you have two options because Freya has her own hall of brave warriors too, so you can end up in one or the other. And then you have Helheim, which is more of you didn't really do anything great in life, you didn't do anything evil either, so we're just going to let you continue to exist. Kind of like the version of heaven Christians have. And then, of course, you have other places where torture is possible and things like that. But it's just like it's the Christian dichotomy makes it difficult because you're basically saying at some point you're going to one place or the other. And there's no like justice. Like, it's like interesting. Like Dante's Inferno, like gives you all these different layers of hell. Why didn't he write another book that give different layers of heaven? Like, is there such a book? There might be, but I don't remember it. And so you can sell Dante's Inferno as a stick. Everybody likes that fear factor, but nobody wants to engage the fact that the carrot part of Christian theology might be lacking. Like there's not a lot of draw there for most human beings. So, example, I'm allowed to play music or sports or color in a color book in heaven. These things bring me joy. Is it a constant God worship? Even religious people would quickly grow bored. Yes, I think that's the problem I have with heaven and why it makes it so weird is you're going to conceive of an afterlife that's supposed to be beautiful and wonderful. Why is your conception so goddamn boring? Like, like it's bad. Heaven is a torture chamber with no way out. Being forced to worship God for other people in your life or burning in hell forever is disturbing. Good thing there's no evidence of an afterlife. Yeah, I mean, bottom line, I'm just talking about this because I find it a very interesting issue when you talk to Christians because they all want to go to heaven, but when you corner them about what they mean about that, they don't really know. They don't really know what heaven's going to be like. They will openly tell you that a lot of it's a mystery. I said, well, then why do you want to go? Like, what's the draw? Like, what are you trying to be there for? And the weird part of it is they still want it and they don't know anything about it. And from a sales pitch point of view, this is great. Like if you think about this as a sales pitch, the gospel sales pitch, you don't even have to show pictures of the timeshare. Like you just say it's a wonderful timeshare, and you lay it out there for them, and the rest of their imagination takes over the rest. It's like it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Because from a salesman's point of view, you don't even have to sell it. It sells itself. Just the concept, it's going to be the most wonderful place you could ever imagine. And then their mind just goes off with it. So, all right, yeah, well, I don't want to go to hell. So there we go. Are we resurrected in heaven or in the kingdom of God? That's a good question, actually. Some verses say yes, some verses say no. I don't know. But the idea of the resurrection, of course, Paul, his conception, of course, pseudo Paul maybe, was at some point we were all going to bodily resurrect and go to this place called heaven or new earth. The timeshare doesn't matter if yeah, I mean, that's kind of the sales technique, isn't it, Michael? If the bad parts are a total dump and disaster and you're only giving one alternative, it could be a shack, a rundown shack on a sewage system, comparatively speaking. So it's a great one. So there you go. Fangs couldn't attract converts because he was threatening to whack the shit out of people with his holy carrot. Wasn't intimidating. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, speaking of carrots, here we go. But yeah, like I it's just there's a weird practicality to Christian eschatology that keeps people in the faith. On the one hand, I think the fear of hell is far greater, but creating this nebulous description of heaven, people can inject what they think is going to be in heaven. Like they don't have to, you don't have to sell heaven. You just have to tell people it's a wonderful place and they're going to get what they want. And it's like, okay. And then the human imagination takes over. So I wonder why if the meek shall inherit there was actually a good thing or if Jesus was being judgmental and satirical. Maybe. I can see the latter. In good place yet, because I feel like the last season is a great depiction of what forever would actually look like. No, nobody's mentioned a good place. No, like forever has a problem. I don't want it. Like I don't want forever anymore. At some point I'm going to get tired of all this and just say, yeah, let's go. Like peace out. Time for the curtain. Put the curtain on my life. Time to go move on. You guys have fun with this. Like so I haven't mentioned it, but I thought about it. Good Place is a great show. Okay, recommendation. I'll take it. Eschatology is about a 10 word. Yeah, it is. It's a great word. It's an absolutely fabulous word. I don't know what it means half the time. Seems like everybody else has an eschatology. So, unlike Fangs, Jesus never did anything for your vitamin D levels. That's probably true. That's probably true. Exactly. Even if it's all good things all the time, too much of a good thing is a truism for a reason. Yes, I think that's my final issue with heaven and why I consider it so weird is at some point you're going to want another challenge. Like you're going to want something that's bigger. And no matter how you conceive of heaven, it's always some sort of finite thing that can't deal with all the issues. Like that's my largest problem with the concept. Like, and from a person who spends a lot of time talking to people about deconversion, it's I don't know. I've had people haunted for years, even decades. They'll talk about how they're haunted by how they were preached fire and brimstone, but heaven seems to lose its appeal and its draw almost immediately when people leave the faith. Like when they stop being a Christian, there's nothing about heaven that says, "Oh man, I just don't want to get." Other than maybe seeing other loved ones that have died that you cared about, there's nothing about the place heaven that draws you. It's the people that you want to find there. Like it's just, it's not a. It's like I said earlier. I think the carrot is better than or the carrot is worse than the stick. The stick is much more powerful, and it shows in the doctrines of heaven and hell and Christianity and other religions. I get Islam has your 72 virgins, which seems to kind of like, okay, assume some things. And I remember looking up that doctrine, and that doctrine is even more heinous than you think because the 72 virgins are drawn from people that don't believe. Like, so non consensual 72 virgins, outstanding. So, outstanding. But yeah, like there's the different concepts of heaven. Like, that's why I'm asking the question, is there a concept of heaven that isn't weird? And it's like, no, I don't think there is, because we all create it from what we want and not necessarily what would actually be there if such a place actually existed. Well, it is a spoiler to go deeper, but yeah, the finality of the good place is good when it comes to the afterlife. Yes. Challenge is to find a life with God fulfilling. Yeah, you might be. Heaven just resets everybody to their default every morning. Yeah, seems to be. Even if the Israelites have to give up sodomy because it made their eyes water. There you go. It's blasphemy to say a carrot is worse than anything. So time for a schism. It is the most holy of vegetables. How dare you? All right, Blossom. Well done. Well done. We always want more schisms, more heresies, more divisions. That's how a religion spreads. Just look at Christianity. Look at Islam. Look at all these monotheists here. The more divisions and schisms they had, the more it spread across the land and across the world. And who would want 72 super inexperienced people if they were? Well, yeah, like I don't know how Muslims perceive of sexual enjoyment. I guess like they don't really focus on women that well, Evan. So like the problem with the Islamic version of heaven is like you did notice that it's mostly misogynistic. Like the devout female Muslim, what's there for her? Like, does she get 72 virgins too? Like virgin boys? Like, and that's even weird too. So it's like you guys are just weird. Once again, a very weird concept of heaven. Like we want all our carnal desires to be fulfilled, and meantime we forego them until we get there. Uh, I'm not sure if you really think about it, Rimmer. It's obvious that in Christianity they go to heaven, but uh, it's hard to. You don't really see them in any higher capacity roles in heaven. It's like, welcome to heaven. Here you are. Make sure you keep your man happy. Like, so I don't know. All a heresy is something that ticks churches off. It doesn't mean that the heresy is wrong. I agree. Like, but that's why we have heresy here at the Fluffle of Fangs. We welcome it. We welcome it because schism and heresy divide things, and then it multiplies. It's great. Actual religion reminds me of 1984, where war is peace, ignorance is strength. These kind of statements, they claim to have the truth, but because it splits, it is obviously not true. Yes, like that's kind of what I'm kind of conceiving heaven as. Like it has that 1984 vibe to it. Like, what if you wanted to be like Satan or Lucifer in the mythology and decide that you wanted to question how God was doing things? Could you do that in heaven after the judgment throne, after everybody's been cast into hell and some people make heaven? Could there be a point in future history where some of the saints say, you know what, this isn't really all it's cracked up to be? So, yes, but the party wants to close your eyes and do whatever it does. They go to heaven or nirvana in Buddhism. Yes. core Muslim women having to get a gay entourage. The women that men practice with 72 virgins first? Yes. Heaven is just the same as life anyway. Sex, slavery, and domestic servitude. Yes. Well, see, that's the thing about women in heaven. And I don't know if women realize this, but they're not really written into that plot very often, if at all. Like if you look at the images of heaven in the scriptures, like in the Protestant Bible, it's kind of gender neutral, but the implication is that men are closer. Like the original temple, a lot of the temples have had like a court of women where they can't only go so far, and then the men folk get to go farther in, and only certain men get to go all the way in. So, nope, you caught on, huh? Oh, like I don't want to. The times I've been somebody's first. No, I don't think so either. Well, you know, Evan, you know you're a person that has good comments when the host of the show is trying to like, okay, I got to read this before I post it. You're not the only one I do that with, Evan, but you you should take it as a compliment. Yeah, well, I know you ruined your joke. I'm going to do that. But yes, like if you're making good comments, you know that you're doing well when the host wants to read your comment before they put it up. So I want to read that, make sure that's good. Tara is considered to be the mother of all Buddhas. Oh. See, I don't know much about Buddhism. So somebody's got to start, somebody's got to be the first, yes. But also appreciated. There you go. Heaven is like Nick Fontaine and entertains Buck. Yeah. Oh my gosh, those guys. Two very unpleasant individuals. Getting successful by being assholes. God, what a world I live in. 1980, 1984 it wasn't a bad read. It doesn't take long to read it either. It's not a very big book. Brave New World's another good one. Yeah. But yeah, like I just I don't get the desire for heaven. I've never gotten it. Like even when I was a Christian, the questions about it were, well, I don't want to go to hell, but what's in it for me for going to heaven? Like, is there another alternative? Like, yeah, I just I don't, I don't get it. It's just weird to me. It always has been. Heaven is more of a Western concept. Orthodox pushes some mystical union with Yahweh. Yeah, that's true. Um, Though, in order to be Orthodox, I'd have to probably argue, well, then some of these verses of Scripture are metaphorical. Then, what is it? So, so there's that. That's kind of. I guess I see the Orthodox view, Cranky, but they have to deal with the fact that heaven is often described as a real place in the Bible where people go to. Is that a mystical union, or is it just described with the mystical union? This is another thing, because you can take as many ways you can take the doctrine of hell. You can take the doctrine of heaven even more because it's so vaguely defined. Those two building a bunker with no girls allowed to sign up as grown men do. No, they don't. They don't. Hey, Martin, good to see you. Info was so good from what I remember, but oof, that ending. Good ending, but woof. Yeah, it was bad. Like 1984 is one of those ooh, ouch, that hurts kind of endings. So the best use of the fake AI would be getting a homophobe like Fangs to have a gay porn scene just to piss them off. Yeah, probably. And there she is. The wonderful, lovely, beautiful, smart, intelligent lap in which our Lord naps. I killed Earl, one of the smartest women I know. Good to see you, Earl. They begged her to reincarnate as a man so that she could become a Buddha. She said, screw that. As long as humans have to suffer in Shimera Earth, she would always reincarnate as a woman. Well, that's the other thing about, like, do the people that believe in reincarnation have a better plan than heaven? That's a sub question. Like, as I look at afterlife beliefs, like, is reincarnation make more sense in a certain way than heaven? Like, from my point of view, reincarnation has always been like, do you really want to come back here? Do you really want to do this again? Like, wasn't once enough? Like, you don't know. I I can see how it might be better if you like have a lot of regrets and want to do over. And so in that sense, it makes more sense than heaven where you get a do over, quote unquote, but everything's perfect. So 1984, The Brave New World in Brazil, the movie Our Holy Trinity. All right. Hey, Bren. Heaven is always a weird place. It sounds like a cult compound. you know, Before the show, I kind of read some of the descriptions of heaven in the Bible, and you have a valid point. Like, there's a temple, there's a throne, there's supposedly, mansions where we're all living. And it's all about going in front of the throne on the reg and worshiping God. So you may have a point. You may have a point. There you go. Reincarnation bring you to the future? I mean, as afterlife beliefs go, um, it is one of the ones that brings you into the future. Like, it allows you to continue on. But I'm always of the thing, like, I don't know. I kind of had a rough go on this one. And so maybe I just don't want to repeat the possibility of that. Heaven, though, does seem like a cultish compound idea, and so I'm not really thrilled with that one. I guess what I'm asking today, if I could broaden it out, is there any afterlife beliefs that actually are nice, that aren't weird? So there's always some weirdness to this. Reincarnation does make more sense. You get forced to repeat until you finally get it right. Okay. So basically, Freaky Friday only the entire, well, not Freaky Friday, but the Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day over and over on a whole lifespan until you get it right. But you're also going to be doing it in the future. Copy some relevant talking head song. It's hard to imagine that nothing at all could be exciting. Could be so much fun. Heaven is a place where nothing ever happens. Yes. So reincarnation makes sense given the nature is a cycle. Granted, you still need a soul. Okay, so might have a problem there. Hey, Professor, it's so good to see you. The thing is with heaven that if you do not want to worship God all the time, like, what if you don't want to do that? Yeah. Like, what if I want to go do something else? Can I break away? Can I do that? Can I go do the things I want to do, or do I have to constantly worship God because that's what I'm supposed to do? Yes. So, hey, Jackie, good to see you. Freaky Heavenly, yes. I don't want to smooch God's eternal tuchus for all eternity. You don't want to do that? Me either. That guy's a dick. He's just, Yahweh's just not a good person. You can reincarnate in different paths where there are no suffering. Oh. So, see, now, here's the thing, Vixen. The doctrine of reincarnation has not only more possibilities of getting it right and doing it right, but it actually makes more sense in the fact that you can take different paths with different circumstances. And so you can end up doing what you need to do. That makes a hell of a lot more sense than anything the Christians have come up with. So, yeah, at least takes personal growth into account. Yeah. Yeah, but do you ever get it right? Yes. That's a good one too. Good thing to think about. Even the other lines of the song kind of hint at how repetitive and boring it would be. Everyone is trying to get to into the bar. The name of the bar. The bar is called Heaven, and the band in Heaven. They play my favorite song. Play it once again. Play it all night long. Yeah. Um, See, now that I think about it, I think I'd rather if I had a choice about which afterlife I had to pick from all the spiritual ones, maybe reincarnation's the way to go. So, like, maybe I can get it right the next time, or get one that doesn't have suffering, or so I don't know. So I just don't see. That's kind of been my opening point. Like, no, but like maybe you can get it right. Maybe you can get a timeline that doesn't like. Can I get an afterlife belief where I can pick an alternate timeline than the one I'm on? Like, could I do that? Oh, could never have gone through it without Audrey Hepburn. Yeah, there's some movies and stuff. Oh my gosh, I like how Dark Matter shows heaven. People go up and immediately start. Yes, yeah. He has a good way of presenting a heaven. It's kind of hilarious. But yeah, I'm studying Buddhism because there are no gods. There are simple exercises to keep the stress and combating depression. Yeah, there's that. I think they have some spiritualized beliefs too about some of that stuff too, which I would argue probably doesn't have any evidence anymore that there's a God or not. Is it? Like it's kind of where I see it. So you want to live forever on Earth? Okay, it's your choice. Good luck with that. So far, nobody's been able to pull that off. so far, not saying you can't. Reincarnation is basically working yourself into a heavenly state only to be then finally to be allowed to end it all. That's superior to heaven. Like, see, I like that version of afterlife better. I don't think it's real, right? But if I could take the knowledge and wisdom I have at the end of one life and go into another one and start over, I think you could take different paths. But that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't believe in reincarnation. I figure that some people would have been wise enough now to solve all the world's problems, and that hasn't happened. So I don't. So it just I don't see it in reality. Like if there was reincarnation going on among human beings, there would be some human beings that figure it out, and I just don't see it. So yes. As a self-help system, Ron, I don't think it's that bad because it allows you to focus on yourself and fixing yourself, and it's not terrible. And it doesn't have a god really. So, oh, Lennox. Oh, I was watching that thing Paul Gia did about Lennox again, and Paul makes this statement. He says, "I've never really dealt with John Lennox." Because he's apologetics light. And I didn't notice that the first time I watched it, I think. And I just started laughing. I said, I don't think I've dealt with Lennox either for the same reason. So it's just funny to me. Yeah, I'm tired, Earl. I am absolutely fucking tired. Like there comes a point. I think that's why I am so glad I got rid of all these afterlife beliefs because it allows me to look at the end realistically. And part of that realism is that rest. I think, was it Mark Twain who talked about the final peace, the sweet peace of oblivion. I don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. So, yeah, it's more of a humane. It's a humane, good idea. Yeah, he's a master of talking much without saying anything. The planet stuff. It's a thing where rarity of life on planets makes me think, not thinking reincarnation with planets surely can change a life form as you are as well. If standard, we are dead. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just kind of tired. So I'm just fucking tired. Partial to Buddhism because my favorite child TV store was Kung Fu. Yeah, he had some good stuff. What was that movie? Circle of Iron. That was supposed to have Bruce Lee in it, and it ended up having him instead. A few others, and there's some. I think the ending of that is great when he finally gets to open the book of all mysteries, the solution to all mysteries, and he stares face to face into a mirror. I thought that was a very interesting take on it. Reincarnation sounds too good to be true. That's probably because it is. Richard the Second. Oh, yes, tired, tired, tired. Vroom, vroom. Yes. Hey, Robin. I think Hinduism has Brahman as an example of heaven. You get reincarnated as an entitled See, this is why I'm glad the elder gods send their emissary on a regular basis. Appreciate you, Cranky, for that one. Holy cow. Yeah, there's a lot of truth to that. Because if you're going to arise to that Brahma level, like you have achieved something, and you get to look down on all the other castes. So yes, ain't eternity there for Lennox bad. Yes. Well, it's better than his apologetics. Math exists, therefore God. So that's pretty much it. But not in heaven. Okay. Yeah, it did. Like it did show the stupidity of Christianity on a regular basis. It was one of those shows that did that. Some Buddhists have made Buddha much like Christian has made Jesus, kind of like a personality cut, but it isn't as hardcore as Christianity. Yeah, I can. That's a pretty good observation, Vixen. Maybe the goal of reincarnation is your soul gets gradually made pure until finally it's pure enough to taste good, so God eats it. I don't know. You'd have to ask the elder gods about that one. So maybe it's about the brain. Like maybe if you get reincarnated enough, your brain actually starts to taste better. Like maybe that's the doctrine. I mean, go with that. Run with that one. Hey, BS, good to see you. What if you get to? What if you got to choose to reincarnate, but all the reality for everyone would collapse if you didn't? Interesting. Hmm, I don't know. do I? Do I? The thing is, if you choose not to reincarnate, I'm assuming we're going into the void, and so nothing matters at that point for you. But would you be have enough concern for the rest of humanity coming to their own conclusions about this to reincarnate so that they could go on? That's a very interesting question. Not sure, BS. I'm not sure. Uh, I love Richard the Second originally. By the way, saw a super gay production with Jay Tennant, and it was great. Not sure if we slayed all the gods or not. So there you go. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, Richard the Second and Richard the Third as a gay production. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can see it. The reason I can see that, Evan, is back in the day. I often wondered about William Shakespeare himself, but that's a story for another day. But Hey, Azo. You know, I don't know, Azo. Like, see, when you curtsy, I don't think it's as graceful as when Earl does it. Just Lord. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. David Tennant is good. Okay, maybe. I honestly, Earl, whatever. Can you see this as I see it, Earl? Like, when seeing Asho curtsy compared to yourself. I'm sorry, I have two completely different images. I just, oh my gosh, 5.5 Richter scale currency. Oh, okay, no, probably not. No. Oh my gosh, you're going back to the hobby. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is why you got to hang around here. Every once in a while, it gets really, really funny. Oh, a little bit of Caligula, but still a much more decent person than he was made out to be. Oh my goodness. It's a completely different image. I'm sorry. As a curtsy, do we need to call an ambulance again? There we go. Actually paying attention to that other so subtle subtext. 12th night is super. uh, I could see originally being very camp to great effect. Yeah, we're kind of doing a good job tonight there, Ron. We are doing very, very well. Very, very well. Yes. So, like, it's, oh, oh, whatever, whatever. You see, as all you have to do is come in and curtsy every time, and we will have fun with that. So, one good fluff deserves another. There we go. Oh my goodness. You just wanted me to put this up on the screen. That's why you put money behind it. Oh my goodness. And I will make the remark though, as how you are like the one and only green. Yeah, you're like the only green bunny in chat. So there you go. That's how long you've been a member. So there you go. You just wanted me to put this up. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yesterday, an 80-year-old man was mobility school arrested for public masturbation. Was his name Lennox? Was his name Lennox? Oh, good grief. Hold it. I got to find this image that Earl did because it's hilarious. Like, because she watched Apologia's stream too and came up with this one. Here we go. SPF 80 plus, safely protect from 80-year-old folksy Christian apologists. There you go. Oh my gosh. Those curses. But yes. Oh my gosh. Oh. What do you made a story about the Crusades? But both Christian Muslim leaders are an ex-couple, and they're both gay. And they have couples trauma. Oh. It sound like curtsy and fell back to earth. Oh, Earl. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. In the earlier activities of Smash TV, it egged you on to collect all the keys to enter the Pleasure Dome, but it didn't exist in the game. It was an empty promise to collect quarters. I remember that. Oh my gosh. I do remember that. Like it was a controversy too. Like you collected all these keys and you kept putting quarters in the machine to collect the keys, and then there was nothing. It was zero, and it was a big controversy as I recall. Imagine that's what heaven is like. Yes, I think it is. Oh, you all miss me when I croak. Just saying. Probably. We will miss you. I. Oh, damn it, asshole. Why do you do this to me? Why do you put me in this position, asshole? You know what's going to happen if I put that up on the screen. Damn you. All right. Am I contractually obligated? You know. God damn it. I am so sorry, Earl. I can only apologize so much, but I. Oh my goodness. Heaven is distracting Ed from the team. No, I honestly, Cranky, I think this all fits. Like, I think it all fits. I just. Oh, oh my goodness. Because all of this nonsensical stuff that we're doing is as nonsensical as heaven. Like I find the doctrine of heaven this weird. Like we're laughing our asses off about a bunch of bullshit. And I really, really do feel like that's what whenever we hear about the doctrine of heaven, that's what we should also do. So all right, I'm gonna pass over this. Oh, you guys are killing me. You're killing me. Poor Earl. Earl, I am so sorry. These people, what do you do with them? We're all laughing about heaven because we're all going to hell. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, Earl. You may want to look away for a while. So, oh my goodness, yes. I thought we were all friends here. Oh my goodness. See, I work so hard, Earl, not to say that during a stream. I just, oh my goodness. Oh, asshole. I can always count on you being an asshole. So there we go. But yeah, like it sounds like a Tommy Lee album. No, I don't think so. Yeah, unfortunately for that may be true for Evan Earl. Like puns are crack cocaine for Evan. So I don't know, Earl. I don't think he did anything. I think we just the Fluffle is a weird place. It's a silly place. It's a very, very silly place. Hey, thank you, Cranky. Yes, do nibblify that like button. The like button is very consensual. It helps me out. I'm actually been picking up subscribers, so I'm inching very, very close to 6K subscribers as well. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We're getting close. I think almost to like 200 away. So I'm not posting that one as so I'm not going to do it. But yes, nibblify the like button. Right now, Cranky has the 666 donation, so I'm going to keep that up. Oh my goodness. But yes, I'm so sorry, Earl. The Fluffle is such a horrible place sometimes. We're just so bad. Oh my gosh. And clammy. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yes. Asho 64 is definitely the best Asho I know. Begrudgingly admitted, probably. It's only fair. She said she caused an earthquake. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love you, Fluffle. I really do. Oh, lubed, yes. It's not the same thing. Not the same thing. Oh, you guys are giving me a good laugh this evening. I honestly, when I set up this stream because I want to do something to counteract hell on the early part of the week, I was like, how much you want to bet that this stream, this heaven stream, because heaven is a very boring doctrine. It really is. So I was like, man, I'm not sure this one's going to do as well as the one on Monday, but here we are having a great time. So here we go. So this chat, well, imagine my surprise, Bren. The chat resorting to sex talk. Holy shocker. That never happens. Yes, I'm being sarcastic for some of you who didn't pick it up. Oh my gosh. His expert got his lube. Also a 660 under ocean, but euros. Euros. Oh, wait a minute. No. Cranky's is American. This is how you know Cranky is truly evil. Well, not evil, but truly an elder god. He uses American money. Gun oil foreplay in a bottle. Really? I make you snarky, eat mouthy aces, with loving to the Discord. What more do you want, Fluffle? Oh my goodness. It's why I've kept your art up. Like, broom, broom. So there we go. Don't open the door, asshole. Oh my goodness. But yes. Earl may come to find you, asshole. She may. She may find you and you may not like the results. But yes. Oh my goodness. All right, Krishnavan equals worship God every morning for all eternity. Islamic heaven, prostitution, and finding me able to be able to buy alcohol. Oh, well, so I suppose maybe the Muslim heaven is a little bit better. That's good. All right. Oh, there you go. See, I think that's 5 too, isn't it? Who won? I haven't been. Oh, well, that's interesting. Do I have a tie again? I do. I do. Fedora is tied with the Gilligan red, white, and blue. So I need either somebody to change their vote or vote differently or vote at all. So there you go. Baby Fangs stat. Baby Fangs? Okay, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Everybody feel better now? 2 hats? I don't know if I can do that. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody just took the lead again. Okay, it's Gilligan. Gilligan won. So we do have a winner. So here we go. I mean, it's still summertime here in the United States, and we all get in the United States. We have red, white, and blue everything flying all over the place. So you did Gilligan. There we go. There we go. You need to vote. I haven't. Boo, but at least it's a Gilligan. Okay. There you go. I will put the Godlet Fangs on. I'm wearing the hat. It should all be better now, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? There's Baby Fangs, the Godlet Baby Fangs. I feel so much better every time I look at that picture. I have to give it therapeutic justice. It's definitely therapeutic. So there. Let's see. Mormon game, the PC game, black and white. So much Abrahamic doctrine was playing. Yes. Yeah, you gotta love Gilligan. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this is where Fangs becomes my little buddy. Take Baby Fangs as a diaper. Yeah, I think it's never dry. This this was the problem with the godlet fangs and why we wanted fangs to grow up so quickly. So never dry. Lots of nasty surprises. It's the opposite. Yeah, not dry. The color changing color mid season was very jarring though. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. I remember that game, black and white. That was interesting. It's Fourth of July hat. I'll keep your head from frying. Yeah, like I. This is one of those hats that I would probably embarrass my children with on Fourth of July. So damn, so damn. Yeah, we all know that Fangs just ain't resting on that lap. Not try as like atheism being a religion. Oh, am I gonna have to separate the two of you? I think I may have to. Oh, see you later, Evan. Absolutely, absolutely good seeing you. You made tonight very fun. Appreciate you. Uh we the association between fangs and chocolate and Easter eggs is a long debated theological roundtable. Like which of the chocolate candies at Easter is actually the poop of fangs is a very interesting discussion. So because it's all different sizes, Jackie. So I mean, Gilligan's Island swap from black and white. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They because the first episode, like the first season, was all black and white, and then when they switched to color, they went overboard. Like that's why the reds are so red and the blues are so blue and all that stuff. Like they went way overboard with it. The set was that way. So Cadbury eggs. I'm not wearing the Holy Bunny hat, so it's not official doctrine, but yes, this is how. Oh my goodness. Did they really change clothes on Gilly? Yes, they if you look at the black and white versions, the early versions, you can tell that they kind of shifted colors of the actual clothing. So because they didn't have to worry about it in the first season. So just had to have enough black and white contrast to make sure everybody's different. When they went to color, they went way overboard with it. So yeah, they weren't Technicolor. They were like another colorization process. They hadn't gotten that far yet. But yeah, those early episodes of Gilligan's Island were black and white the first season, I think. So you remember Cartoon Gilligan? There you go. But the sitcom was, well, what'd you call that? It's a situation comedy. We're going to throw 7 people on an island and have fun with it. So what could go wrong? Yeah. So yes, X Files. Yeah, there you go. X Files. But yeah, like I remember watching the early Gilligans when I was a kid. Yes, like there's not a lot of seasons to it, as I recall. Like there's only a few. I don't remember if they were ever rescued. The whole gag was that they would try to get rescued and then they wouldn't get rescued. It is really weird when you look back at it as an older person because you like when you were watching Gilligan, you thought there were so many episodes, but really there weren't a lot of episodes. So, oh yeah, Ginger was absolutely fabulous. Like back in the day, they used to have those debates. Okay, Marianne, Ginger, which one? Which one's better? So it's kind of like the Scooby Doo argument. Velma or Daphne. Like, you know, that's one. So there you go. Yeah, they did. I think they did finally get off the island because they knew they were gonna end the series. So they finally got off. So my new model till next color be green to be seen. There you go. Dawn Wells. Yeah, yeah. Tina Lewis hated the show, felt she got typecast. Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of those early sitcoms is a lot of people got typecast and they couldn't get out of it. And so like everybody wanted them to play that character regardless of what the show was. It's one of the perils of being an actor, I suppose, is you get typecast as a certain role. It becomes difficult to get out of it. So there were several movies afterwards. I think they had a couple reunion shows too. Like they go back to the island and turn it into a resort. So there's that part. And green because I'm mean. Yes, that happened to Burt Ward. Yeah, yep, yeah. They were permanently rescued. They eventually go back, and I think the last reunion show has them as having a resort on the island because the millionaire and his wife decided to turn it into a resort, and Gilligan and Skipper work at it, and the other people show up as guests. And so it's one of those weird series where I don't know, the nostalgia of it was great because it was funny and somewhat entertaining. But when I watch them now, it's like, yeah, okay, it's not as good as I thought it was. There was just not a lot on TV. I think you didn't have as much competition back then for what was on TV, and the networks had a very much more tight control of that sort of thing. And a lot of series ended before they even got started. Like, I was watching a video the other day of several series that didn't even make it past their first season and they were canceled because the ratings were so low. So, yeah, Natalie was gone and Lewis refused. And so the rest of them were there. But yeah, like it was only five out of the seven were on the show. So it's like, um, yeah, Rescue from Gilligan's Island, 1978. Yeah, twin beds required for marriage. Because God help us if we have a husband and wife sleeping in the same bed. How dare we? Holy shit, what would happen? And the weird part of that, Jackie, is some people started to take that seriously. They'd watch the TV shows and then they'd go do the same thing for their own bedroom. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, Don Wells. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Harlem Globetrotters on Gilligan's Island, 1981. Let's not forget that one. Castaways, 1979. Well, there you go. Yeah, well, yeah. I feel you. Yeah, like these TV shows in the early days that had such an effect on American behavior. It's amazing. Like, but nobody wanted that really. Like they'd have these perfect married couple TV couples, and then you go into their bedroom and they have separate beds. Like what the hell? What? Huh? Oh my goodness. Considering the punishment for the descendants of bastards, one cannot be too careful. Yes. The New Adventures of Gilligan, animated Saturday morning, 74 to 79, 75, yeah. The Gilligan Planet, animated spinoff. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, there's a bunch of that stuff. Ginger taught me how to flirt. I copied the mannerism TV shows and movies to try to act more human and not so goblin like. How did that work out? Just just an inquiring question. How did that work out? But yeah, Ginger, I can see Ginger would teach you how to flirt. That would work. That would work. I don't know. I'm wearing the Gilligan hat, but I don't know if I ever copied any mannerisms from Gilligan himself. So, Yeah, we didn't have other role models, and I am surprised that we turned out normal, if you want to put normal in slight quotation marks. Um, but no, I looked back at how, like, as a Gen Xer, I look back at how entertainment shaped us because in our early childhood days, at least for me, it was network television because cable wasn't a thing. And then when we got to our teenage years in the 80s, when I got that far, like in 82, 83, I had cable and MTV and all these other channels. And it was weird because some of those other channels on cable TV came like nostalgia TV. Like they would play Gilligan's Island and Leave It to Beaver and all that stuff that I watched when I was a child. And so it's like they wanted to recycle the role models, and the role models were just weird when you really think about it. So, yeah, I didn't know we didn't. Back when there were only three networks, and when Fox got the NFL rights, became the fourth leader, it caused hundreds of TV stations to switch affiliations. Yes. Like that was a big moment too. Like most people don't remember that, but I remember that. Like when Fox, as a new network, finally got the right to play football games. It was a big moment. Yeah, it's vaudeville, but very well done vaudeville. It was vaudeville for TV, and it made it work. And UPN, and then it tried to be the fifth network, did so merged to form CW back in 2006. Michael Knight was also a role model. All right. I had a huge antenna on the roof and a system to turn it and find cheese. Very few cheese, yes. I feel you. I remember one time, like we were having trouble getting the signal, and I remember uh, touching the antenna, like I was moving the antenna for Dad, and all of a sudden everything got real clear. And he told me to stop, and I stopped, and I took my hand off the antenna, and it went blurry again. He said, "Nope, put your hand back on the antenna." Apparently, there's something about you that I need for an antenna to watch where I want to watch right now. Oh my gosh, the days, the days. I had no idea I was masking at that, but after being in that awful autism stream surrounded by eight other neo-spicy people who didn't mask or did it bad, I'd say it was very effective. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, the mountains block signals. Oh my gosh. There were three networks, but we only got two of them clearly. One of those network affiliates is still around too in this area. So TV was a Fangs innovation. I can see that. I can absolutely see it. Hey, let's create some random chaos piped into everybody's living room on a regular basis. Let's do that. You were the TV remote as a little kid? Yeah, like I was that too. I was also partially the antenna at times. So yes, yeah, the antenna gives it away. The rabbit ears antenna. That's another foreshadowing of Fangs. We just didn't know it then. Now that we look back and we can post hoc rationalize it, there we go. It's the rabbit ears. Very effective back in the day. Very effective back in the day, the rabbit ears. Yes. Oh my gosh. Norway is 90% gigantic. It was normal for the TVs to be reflected back, so we have stereo in the video signal as well. Oh my God. Oh, I can absolutely see that though. Because I used to have pen pals on the Western United States, people that moved around that used to be, and it's like, and they would move near the mountains and they had some of the same things. So pool cue is remote control. Just reach out a little farther. Some people use the broomstick version of that, like the broomstick remote control. So you just push it with the end of the broomstick. Other people, telescoping antenna kind of thing. The old antenna from the old rabbit ears, who can extend that out and use that as a remote control. That was great stuff. No rabbit ears? I'm so sorry. But yeah, like it was, when I think back to that, it's like, man, I don't know. Now I've got YouTube, and if I want to watch anything I want to watch, I usually can find it now. And it's like, the adventure has gone out of finding some sort of entertainment to watch. So tomorrow's stream, okay, yeah, like tomorrow's stream is because it's deconversion hangout. It will be the LGBTQ issues related to deconversion. Did you have any? I'm going to be entertaining some stories about that, and then Friday is going to be an open stream where I'm going to let other people in. I don't usually do that. I've done that at the end of the month every Friday, so I'm going to do that one and let everybody people in on Friday. But those are the last two streams of the week, and we're going to discuss on Friday what effect did new atheism actually have? Is it really dead, or is it still alive, or is it having a long-lasting effect? And I want to have that discussion. So, and I'm going to open up the stream to do that. I do know what next week one of the streams will be, which is Tuesdays, which is the last day of June, because I am celebrating my 10-year anniversary of being an atheist on June 30th. So there will be that. So, oh, yes, Andy Rooney. Yes, I do remember that. I do miss him and his wisdom. I don't know. I think you could probably, I imagine that there's probably a collection of Andy Rooney at the end of his stuff, at the end of 60 Minutes. I wonder if somebody's collected all that. I look around, Earl. You might be able to find it and see if it still does hold up. Like that would be a very interesting. See now see what you did there, Earl. See, God damn it, another goddamn rabbit hole of research I got to go down. I'm going to be spending part of my night at work. Jesus. Oh, but I do remember Andy Rooney. Oh my gosh, he was what a wise individual. You opened one up in the void. There's just a side of the hill there, Earl, and then you mention this stuff, and soup, there's a rabbit hole there. Yeah. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the other thing I want to talk about too, is new atheism, a meme, that sort of thing. Like, I think that leads to a whole discussion on Friday. What I hope to get to is what is the future? Like, what is the future of atheism? Like, we've gotten beyond, in my opinion, the four horsemen, and we've had several stages of atheism as far as a public force, and so I want to see if that's where we think we're headed. I think it'll be a great discussion. So there you go. Well, I am out of time. So I've got, yeah, there we go, searching down the rabbit hole. Yeah, Earl's going wee, away she goes. But I do want to thank Asho, and Asho again. I'm going to go by that one quickly. Cranky, thank you very much. Martin, also thank you. Evan, also thank you. You got me to wear the hat today. Appreciate all of you. Keeps the streams going, and I do appreciate that. I want to keep them ad free, so yeah, we'll talk about that too, Jackie. You can come on Friday. So, well, thanks everybody for stopping by. Appreciate all of you. May Fangs nibble on all of your hearts. Trying to get second wave atheism to catch on, but okay, all right. All right, well, we'll see what we can do. But may Fangs nibble on all of your hearts. May he draw you closer to him with his sharp, pointy teeth. If you need, and I've been playing it for a long time, so all the warm fuzzies would be going out there. If you need some warm fuzzies in your life from religion, we have the Godlet Fangs looking at you with those big red eyes, and it'll give you all the warm fuzzies you'll ever need from any religion. If you need a religious ritual, circumcise a carrot, leave it on top of your stash or anything else you find valuable, and you will, maybe protect your stash. Maybe Fangs will take one or the other or both. Like all religious rituals, results vary. Yeah. Make sure you're not getting into all the vibes and lies of all those people that want to go on vibes. Yes, baby Fangs. Here, I'll put him back up because he's a better picture. So there you go. And, also remind yourself that the Judge Fangs has legal ways of getting into your stash and using the state and the government to do that for you. So be advised, check your local laws. And of course, my continued warning about the precept opossums out there, watch out for them. They're everywhere. You want to make sure you avoid them if you at all possibly can. And I want to thank everybody for stopping by. As always, live your best life. You only get one. Um, one go around and then it's over. So you want to take all your time, money, and opportunities and use them for yourself, the people you love and care for, to make this a better world. You'll be happier if you do. And don't waste them on the trappings of religion and faith, because that's a dead end. I speak from experience. And as always, folks, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you all tomorrow on another deconversion hangout where I want to hear some of your stories about how LGBTQ was influenced by your deconversion, your views, and things like that. We'll see what connections are there. So I'll see y'all then. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end to find out how you can support the channel better. Of course, there's always the normal notions of just hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit your notification bell, and share the video with your friends and family that you think would be interested. That's always very appreciated. If you want to support the channel in a more tangible way, there's several options. You can super chat or super thanks in the comments or during a stream. Those are always very welcome. But you also can become a member of the channel. Members have certain perks like getting the videos early, things like that. They also have some good custom emojis during chat. So all of these things are good benefits to members, but they also support this channel and its work to continue to normalize atheism and deconversion, for which I'm very appreciative. It keeps me going, and it keeps me as a content creator being able to do more and more as a content creator. So if you choose those methods of support, thank you very much. And I appreciate you once again for staying to the end and listening to other ways that you can support the channel. Appreciate it. Thanks, and I'll catch you next time.